So we're going to a place where I went to probably about a year ago. I just randomly stumbled across it. I see the entrance and I thought to myself, well, let's have a look inside there, because that's what I like to do. If I come across, if I've got a bit of spare time and I come across an entrance to looks like a park, or maybe a little trail or a little road, and I think, oh, let's have a look down there, because that's how you find out what's about. You explore. So that's what I like to do. Anyway, about roughly a year ago, I was going to work and I kept seeing this little entrance to this place, and I thought, right, I've got a bit of spare time this morning, let's go down here. So I went down here, and it's a car park for like a nature reserve. I didn't really get to explore much of the reserve, but a little bit of it. But the car park was an absolute disgrace. It was. I mean, some of you might, when you see this, you might remember it, and you'll agree it was quite a disgrace. So I heard on the grapevine that it's all been cleaned up, and the locals, they're not throwing rubbish everywhere again, and it's all staying clean. So I've got a bit of spare time this morning, so I thought to myself, let's go and have a look, shall we? Let's go and see, is it clean and what's it like? Well, it's already looking more promising, because that was all full of fly tipping over there before. There was loads of fly tipping all over the place before. So there's a pigeon. Hello, pigeon. Yeah, this is actually looking quite a bit cleaner than it was. There's still some rubbish over there. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Okay. So this is the car park, and this was pretty rammed with fly tipping before. Let's park up and see what we find. So this is what we've got. We've got a load of those concrete barges down there that they built 1900 and something, whenever it was. Some real barges. And so we're right by the River Thames. That's the River Thames. So we've still got this. Before, it had all rubbish bags everywhere. There's still quite a lot of rubbish in the trees, in the bushes and that. There's vape things and toilet paper. Be careful where you tread. A lot of cans of McDonald's wrappers, Stella. So it's still quite, it's not as clean as I was hoping. Someone's come down here and done a few donuts. It's a shame. McDonald's. Look. Oil cans, vodka, bottles. What's over here? It's not as clean as, well, it's better than it was, because before it was literally rubbish bags, if I remember correctly, piled up. Someone didn't like their Chinese or whatever that is. Someone's dumped a load of old garden stuff. Rainham village that way. So this is actually, it's in a little place, well, it's not a little place, it's in a place called Rainham. Rainham in Essex, not Rainham in Kent. And it hasn't really got the best reputation for cleanliness, having things clean and tidy. There's a cross here. It hasn't really got the best reputation for that kind of stuff, Rainham. It's a part of London, and we all know what that's like. Full of people from different countries that just don't care. And that's partly why this is how it is. But it's not as bad as it once was. Part of a car there, or a motorbike or something. Got a cross here. I don't really know what that's all about. Seed. It says seed there, and obviously someone's put that there to try and feed the birds or something like that. Oh, looks like it used to be there, but it's snapped off and now it's sort of just hanging there. That's interesting. Cat food. Sample of cat food down there. 2 samples of cat food. Stinging those. Well, this is a little bit of grass. It's been cut. They've definitely been doing stuff down here. Look, they've Trimmed all along there and all around there. This was all quite overgrown before. You see these all over the place. These are absolutely everywhere, those little balls. So this little cut out grass, that comes down to this, I don't know what you call that, table, a bench. Looks like we've got a Asda basket there. That's interesting. Someone's been doing a bit of shopping in Asda and they've decided they want to leave their basket there. That's nice, very nice, classy. Someone's had a fire. Another one of those weird bottles. This piece of cut out grass goes all the way down here, look. And there's actually a footpath what goes down there. That's what I wanted to explore last time, but I couldn't. I didn't have enough time, and that is going to be the same sort of case this time. Not quite enough time to walk all the way along either side of these footpaths, but never mind. So, oh, look down there. All that rubbish down there. That's pretty mad. I wonder why. Well, it's probably just all washed up, isn't it, I suppose. Yeah, look, we've got loads of rubbish. We've got cat boxes and bottles and plastics. All just probably washed up, I'd imagine. I don't know if that would have been... There's loads of it over there as well, look. Where those concrete barges are, all just abandoned. I think those are fascinating. One day, when I've got a little bit more time, we'll come and investigate one of those. A couple of them. All just moored up there. I wouldn't have thought they float anymore. Most of them have got holes in them. And all sorts. As you would expect, it smells like fishy air, like the sea air around here, which I think is great. I love being by the seaside, I love being by water. The Thames isn't particularly a very clean body of water. It's quite dirty, there's a lot of sewage and other stuff in there, and just rubbish, because unfortunately people in this country don't care anymore, and they just throw rubbish all over the place. As I'm walking along here now, look, this is just a footpath, all little finds, all fine bits of rubbish, look, all fine little bits of rubbish on both sides, all the way along, and that goes all the way along here. More rubbish down in that little clearing down there, and over there. So that's just the way it is here now, unfortunately. Now, the last time I came here, I think we went a little bit down this path, and that was pretty much it. We got these signs, bike paths, soft mud, wood, blank. There's a belt on there as well. And these signs, there's metal signs. They went to some effort and got those cut out. Rainham Village, 1¼ miles, RSPB Purfleet, and all that kind of stuff. So back when this was made, this was a nice little place probably. Oh look, people just stuff their dog poo down there, all the other rubbish. Let's just stuff it inside that box. That's all dog poo bags. A lot of people you'll find around here, unfortunately in this country as well, there's quite a lot of people that do pick up their dog poo, put it in the dog poo bins or take it home. But quite a lot of them either don't pick it up, or they pick it up because it makes them feel better about themselves, but then they just throw the bag somewhere. Like those people there, just stuff the bag in that box. That's not a bin. So unfortunately, that's the way it goes around here. People just don't care. It's such a shame, because this would be a really nice place and a really nice country if it was kept clean and tidy. Might sound a bit negative, but unfortunately it's the truth around, you know what I mean? What have we got here? We've got another sign. Something, shiver me timbers. Used to be a little pirate probably. There's some more of those concrete barges, look. Little concrete barge there. Most of them have got holes in. They're all very holdy. None of them will do a lot anymore. Wouldn't have thought they've been there for years and years and years. There's some actual real barges out there anchored up. And there's that statue of whatever that was. It's like a statue put out there, and it looks like a scuba diver. It actually looks really cool when the tide's up, because the tide comes all the way up to here. When the tide's up, that little statue looks pretty cool because it just sort of pokes out the water. All industrial, all that over there. All those chimneys and whatever else. Yeah. That path goes all the way around there and goes all down there, all the way along the side of the Thames. You can walk for miles and miles. You can actually walk along the River Thames from, well, nowadays it's probably broken up. I don't really know, to be fair. They've done stuff here and there, but you used to be able to walk along the River Thames, as I am now, along the side of it, on these little paths, from London all the way down. It'd be a bloody long walk, but there was intact paths for most of the way. Don't know about nowadays, but I know that you could. So peaceful though. It is very. You can hear the buzzing of the and the noises and all that industrial rubbish down there. But it is quite peaceful. Danger! Keep out. There's a sign over there that says danger, keep out. Yeah, what have we got here? Rubbish. More rubbish, shiny rubbish. Oh, there's that squid. Remember that before? That sign just there. I'm not going to go over there, no bloody things. So this is like a little map of this place. That's some sort of number up there. So if you want to look it up, you can look all this up if you want to. That's River Thames. That's where we are. You are here. Concrete barges. There's the concrete barges. Little coal harbour. Jetty for landfill barges. So if you want to look into that, I don't know if that number is something you can look up, but that is where we are. Fascinating place with the rubbish. So we've got a very nice old bench here. Meet the crew, it says there, look. Meet the crew. It's a nice old bench. Probably was quite nice to sit on back in when it was first put there. What's this we got here, look? So someone's emptied out something or another. And we've got pens, hair things, wet wipes, lottery ticket, H&M receipts, menus. Interesting. A lot of wet wipes and toilet paper around here. Don't know if that's a good thing or not. Well, I do know, but there you go. That's a shame. Oh no, she's naked. She's naked, look. What's she doing naked? Poor old Barbie, look. Naked Barbie. What's she doing here naked? Look, bless her. Put some clothes on. See, this is the crazy bit. I'll just kick that around. Look. Right, that's a bag of some clothes. Looks like kids' clothes. A magazine, whatever thing, a Barbie, some food, and a suspension strut from a car. Just down the side, down the back of this rock. That's the crazy thing. Why is that there? Why did somebody come somewhere with those bags of rubbish and think I'm just going to put them, dump them? Why couldn't they put them in a bin? There must be plenty of bins where they live. Another one, look, Tupperware box. If you come anywhere near London in England, this is what you're going to be seeing. Got all the little fine rubbish on the floor. Toilet paper. Bloody £5 note, look. Jesus. More rubbish. It's just shocking to me. Absolutely shocking to me. Someone's decided to, there's like some sort of wreath, Christmas wreath or something there, and there's like little things, and then this one, in loving memory of a dear mum. Oh dear, that's very sad. A little memorial in a place like this. Well, it would be a nice place, but oh dear. Obviously their mum liked to be around here for some reason. It's nice, but quite sad that it's here. Sandwich packets, broken glass, mouse traps. Well, I was told that it's been cleaned up, and it kind of has. They've done a bit of strimming along the side of that fence. They've cut a little bit of grass. They have taken away a lot of the big bags of rubbish that was all just fly tipped everywhere. But it's not really as clean as I was thinking. I was thinking it was going to be a nice clean car park where people can come, park, go for a nice walk. It's still alright, and it's nice that it's here. It's nice they did make an effort. But a lot of people blame the councils. A lot of people say the councils, yeah, the councils should keep on top of it. However, they've got a whole borough to look after where everyone does this and worse. It's the public. It's just the public, you know, it's the people that decide to do all this to where they live. I can't understand it. And it's not always where they live. Sometimes people come from outside, like areas further away, and litter around, but a lot of the time you'll find a lot of the places like this, it's the locals. You know, there's a lot of housing estates around here where the people live, and they throw rubbish over their garden fence into alleyways or into their local park, you know, where the kids can go and play. They just fill it up with rubbish. Can't understand it, but we live in a crazy world. Anyway, so there we go. We've come back and explored this place. It's called Ingerbourne Way. Ingerbourne Way is what it's called. I'm looking at the sign over there. Ingerbourne Way. So we've come and explored it. Still quite a lot of rubbish everywhere. Think of it what you will. Welcome to England. A place where nobody cares anymore, and it's full of rubbish. Too many people, too much rubbish. Crazy life. I'll catch you later on. You lot, all the best. Take care.